Hi, and welcome to this virtual information session for the Holland College Bioscience Technology Joint Degree Program. I'm going to tell you a little bit about our team of instructors, our program and how we teach and learn, the prerequisites you need to get into the Joint Degree Program, what kinds of skills and topics you'll be learning about while here, and what you can do when you finish the program. This is our instructional team in the Bioscience Technology Program. Jennifer Slemmer is the learning manager who's mostly focused on teaching students in the first year of the Diploma program. Now, if you're doing a joint degree, chances are you'll mostly be learning from Mike Gibson and myself, Jessie Livingston, as we're responsible for teaching the second years. We also have two laboratory technicians who are both graduates of the program, Crystal and Marla, and they help keep everything running smoothly around the various labs. To tell you more about our program, we're normally a 2-year diploma program. However, as I said, if you're doing the joint degree, then chances are you're joining us for the second year only. Our program contains a mix of theoretical and hands-on learning, and one of the coolest parts of the second year is that you get to actually complete a completely independent, self-driven research project. You also get to do a 6-week on-the-job training, or OJT position, with a local biotech company, and this allows you to get some exposure to the field and begin to build a network of biotechnology professionals. Upon completion of the Holland College portion of the program, you obtain a diploma as a bioscience technologist, and then upon completion of the UPEI portion of your bachelor requirements, you then end up with a Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology. To apply for our program, you do require a number of prerequisites. These can be found in more detail on our website, and they essentially comprise a number of different biology courses, including genetics and immunology, chemistry courses spanning physical, inorganic, and biochemistry, some physics, electives, humanities, and math, including statistics. We also require a Workplace Hazardous Materials Information System, or WHMIS certificate, and you can obtain this online or through in-person courses. The way we teach our program is using a combination of theoretical and hands-on learning. In the second year of the program, almost all of your activities will be hands-on project-based learning. However, it is, of course, important to understand the theory behind what you're doing in order to be able to understand your results and do any troubleshooting. Because we use a project-based approach, it's really important that you put a high value on being present for the duration of all your experiments, and this ensures the best chance of success. Something that we pride ourselves on in this program is that we take a student-driven approach. Because we're doing hands-on experimentation, there's a lot of space for discovery-based science, and in the second year after you've acquired the appropriate skills, you'll often be doing experiments where you are designing or tweaking your own protocols. Of course, throughout this time, you'll receive plenty of support and supervision from our instructional staff, but we really try and remain more passive and let the students take risks and make decisions so that they can see the results of success and failure. This is a summary of the courses that you'll be taking in the second year. So first, if you're joining the program as part of the joint degree, you'll be required to take some courses in what we call intersession, which is May-June, prior to joining up with the students who were completing the first year of the diploma program. In intersession, you'll be learning some introductory material, mostly related to chromatography and immunology, as well as some basic lab skills and information specific to our program, including how to prepare lab reports and that kind of thing. In September, you join up with the students who did first year of the diploma program and take a variety of courses. So molecular biology is a course in which you'll learn techniques and principles ranging from Western blot, real-time quantitative PCR, and transforming cancer cells to force expression of a protein of interest. In analytical techniques, you'll be learning chromatography, like ultra-performance liquid chromatography, gas chromatography, as well as ELISA. In cell culturing, you'll be growing mammalian cells and performing various experimental procedures to study cytotoxicity, as well as cell staining or immunohistochemical techniques. You'll also complete a course called Research Preparation, which involves the development of a proposal to perform what will eventually be your independent research project. This involves reading papers, writing literature reviews, and coming up with a cool experimental question of your choice, provided we have the means to investigate it. So here you develop a detailed proposal including a background, timeline, budget, and in the second semester you end up performing that research project. In the second semester, you'll do advanced biochemistry, which involves enzyme extraction as well as chemical synthesis of a drug. There's a course called Industrial Processes, where you'll learn supercritical fluid extraction and fermentation processes, and Ethics and Professional Practices, which covers topics pertaining to bioethics, bias in science, professionalism, and more. Then you move into completing that independent research project. So as always, instructors are always around to guide you and help advise, but you're really driving that ship by yourself for about 6 weeks. At the end of that project, we do poster presentations of all the experiments. And after research project, you move on to the on-the-job training, or OJT. So we will organize placements through various local biotech companies, hold interviews, and then match students up with the organizations. At the end of the 6-week period, it's sometimes possible to get a job working at the company that you did an OJT placement with, or if you're doing a joint degree, perhaps getting a summer job there. There are 2 pathways to entering our joint degree program. The first one is a more traditional path. We call it the 2+2, and this is 2 years at Holland College and then 2 years at UPEI. The second path is called the 2+1+1. This involves starting at UPEI, ensuring you have those prerequisites outlined earlier and available on our website, and then coming to Holland College for the second year of the program before going back to UPEI for your 4th year. At the end of both of these pathways, you end up with not only a diploma from Holland College, but that BSc in Biotechnology. Another program I'd like to mention, though somewhat tangential to the joint degree, is our accelerated diploma option. In this case, some prospective students who already have a bachelor's degree may be able to complete our program in an accelerated manner, which would involve doing the second year only, as I've described in this talk, then obtaining the diploma in 1 year instead of 2. In order to be eligible for acceptance into this, you must have completed courses in your degree that cover materials that comprise the first year of our program. If you have any inquiries about that option, please get in contact with us and we can chat more about that. There are lots of different kinds of opportunities for the graduates of our program. Because you'll have a diploma, you'll be able to seek employment as a technologist, for example, at a pharmaceutical or other biotech company. Of course, if you're doing the degree program, once you complete your degree, there's lots of opportunities for higher education, such as master's degrees and PhDs. And one of the great things about the year that you spend here at Holland College is that you acquire a vast array of hands-on skills. And this may make the transition into a research-based graduate degree a lot easier because you've been exposed to a really wide variety of techniques. This is a list of just some of the biotech companies here in PEI. You can see there's lots of different companies that range in terms of the science that they do, as well as the size of the company, from smaller startup companies to really large organizations that have hundreds of employees. These are all companies that we have relationships with here at Holland College and who you can perhaps begin to form your network with. Hopefully this has given you a little more insight into the joint degree program here and what to expect. If you do have any more questions, you can find out more about the program by searching Bioscience Joint Degree at hollandcollege.com, or you can email me at jmlivingston@hollandcollege.com.